tuned in to King Chains, live every day at 10 p.m. Let's talk.
Listen up, cause I'm not here to flex when it comes to the divine. I give my very best and I stand for the all humanity. What's next? Wait till the Sunday, 33. We pass the test, holy world, hold me. One small step, giant quantum leap. I just touched down, evil spirits got to flee. Shout out to the high priest, that's me, that's you. So what you gonna do? You will call for more. You will call the least, stand up, march to the sound of the beat. Heartbeat, future all-star, star seeds. Every nation, every color, every creed. Rebel tribe, children of our people, pray that you hear me. It's in your blood DNA. You are the key. High vibrate for love and your spirit is free. This is the cross of danger. Let's go, you to the league.
This is crazy, bro. I went live and all of a sudden mosquitoes are around. They must be reading the phone. Mama Rose, welcome. Tro, while you're in here, what up? Theo, what up, guys? It's been a minute. Let me do my thing real quick. Welcome, Soul Star Majesties. I trust you out in nature, getting sun, drinking water, washing your ass, brushing your teeth. Bro, on God. I was out here walking. I'm like, yo, where the fuck are the mosquitoes? Where's the flies? I went live, bro, and it's like they are bioengineered to feel the radiation from my phone. Damn, bro, how do I even begin, bro? A lot of us are feeling lighter, feeling good, like, whoa, CERN was off, all this stuff that's going on. Reconfiguring ourselves, your interests probably change, your mood probably change, your flavor, what's it called? Your taste. You know, we move the bar, bro. You are the bar. Guys, I'm just spitballing, bro, because there's really so much I could say. I've been gone for 7 days. Feels like an eternity. TikTok blocked me again. I may be a little too aggressive. Probably was, but I don't give a fuck, bro. This is corrupt. It's all corrupt, bro. Grown-ass men being degenerates, they allow it, but as soon as I get a little tempered, that's how you know you the standard, bro. You like doing too much and not enough. So, there's that. There's a lot going on, bro, and I'm seeing the signs, bro. A lot of small things, you know, a lot of the, even in resistance, I'm forcing this kingdom into form. I'm literally, yesterday, bro, we had 20-something solar flares. We had one M class one on the West Coast. We had like 10 C class solar flares. But I want to talk about something. I really don't know where to begin. I'm not going to look at my phone because this is bigger than you, bigger than me. I need to focus, bro. Because I'm personally growing up. I'm maturing. The lower mental planes and the astral planes are not even fucking with me. Again, we're never going to get to a place like, ooh, I made it. Let's just not move anymore. Let's just kumbaya. We're never going to get to that place. Stop looking for comfort. Stop looking for that. Okay? Not that you are, but what I'm simply saying, this new hue, this new octave, creating from neutrality sounds simple. I don't give a fuck who you are. Creating from scarcity sounds simple. It's not. It's a whole life. It's a whole ecosystem. Do you fucking hear me, bro? I wake up and I fucking cleared my whole trailer, cleaned it, been remodeling it. I don't lack anything other than obviously resources once in a while, but that's not enough. You understand? That's not enough. Okay, this is where we start getting into divine will, divine power. Okay? This is what a lot of us are getting introduced to in this new harmonic universe, and you raise the fucking bar. The bar is the equator. Can I get a purple heart if you know what the equator is? You've raised the equator. You have optimized and zeroed in. Zeroed in. You ever zeroed in a gun? That's what we did. And it's being made manifest. Okay? Obviously, there's so much I can get into. We're in fucking Cancer. It ain't just about Cancer. It's about her divine counterpart, Capricorn. It's about being harmonic. There's a lot going on, bro. I've been gone for a week, and you're seeing people without a spark, without a spine, just literally decrepit and crawling and falling off, bro. I say that to say this because you may not know this, but you're the spark. If something was gonna pop, and I know you know everything, they would find you in the center of it. Happy late birthday. They would find you in the center of it. So that's not, ooh, ego, bitch. No, that's okay. Let's breathe. Wisdom, Sophia. All right, how we moving? Obviously, I'm not going live to survive. Okay? Obviously, I'm not doing what I got to do to survive. Something greater in me is here. Divine will. This is what you got to tap into, because we're not hierarchy striving anymore. Now we're creating from peace. We're creating from neutrality. That ain't the same energy, bro. You got a lot of people who are like, what's the... Because as I know, for me, as I transform into this new whatever, I don't have to go live. I don't have to do none of this. I don't have to. But there's something greater in me that is pulling me to do stuff like this. Okay, so comfort is a trap. Neutrality, that's base. That's not your home. That's base. Okay? You could say it's home, but what I'm saying is you got to have left and right. They're not separate functions. You got to learn how to spiritually walk. Neutrality is basic. You understand? But it's easy to say that than it is to live according, to be embodied in that. We could talk all day, Lucifer, but to actually exercise and apply, apprentice, it's different. Like today, I woke up in bliss, looking for issues. Not really looking for issues, but something in me has changed. Something in me has definitely changed. Let it be documented. My approach, my attitude, my altitude has changed. My perception on reality has changed. How will I respond has changed. It all changed, bro. And it changed the last week. And I think it's because we didn't go on the wheel of a cycle. That's what the whole... Oh, today's 7/7. So, son of a bitch, let's tap in. So 6/6 portals, you became your own coherent field. You're not codependent on your coherence to other people, so you had to hold that this whole month. Home, you had to hold your own home. And you guys did a good job. Okay? Y'all with me? There's a lot going on. I don't know how to... I got this and another message, but... It ain't my words, it ain't my intellect, it's my spirit. It's my spirit. Be made manifest. The equator has shifted. That's why it's hotter in certain areas than it was before. The new equator creating from zero, okay? A planetary update on the 5-day filter that I just went through. Please listen. A lot has changed. We're leaving survival mode behind. Any remnant, any fragment, any whisper, any vapor of a thought. The lower realms can't fuck with you. See, you got beings who are like, what are you talking about? I know. I came from the underworld. I know. That's why I stand guard. That's why I stand up for humanity. See how I'm getting activated and turned on just thinking about it? Because I carry the actual chemistry. I carry the story and the testament. Okay, I'm not gonna stay too hard on this pressure point because you might feel uncomfortable. TikTok might get weird, but I'm gonna keep moving. Okay? Leaving survival mode behind and reclaiming your throne as original source intelligence. Bro, one man to another fucking man. We don't have the luxury to bullshit and be in fear. AI is just artificial intelligence. If I were to stop the live right now and record and review it, that's artificial intelligence. That's all artificial intelligence is. That's it. Anything that's not in the now, and anything that's not from you and original, it's artificial. No more fear. If you're on my timeline, you follow me, I will fucking make you feel like shit if you bring it up, because that's betrayal. We don't have the opportunity and the luxury to fear shit. AI needs a commander and a command prompt. Make the fucking command prompt every day. Every day. This ain't feelings, persona, ego, core, you're too rough. No. Step into this hue. Okay? We're talking planetary. We're talking planetary. I got a blanket over my sky because I didn't do my due diligence. I'm not back in my alignment, okay? This is what I'm trying to tell you. It's not so much ego, it's function, sustainability. It's about stepping in your role, asshole, as a steward, a young guardian, okay? You're the original source intelligence. So back to what we're saying, you can't afford to be afraid. What the fuck is that? That was a luxury. You're afraid because you're ignorant. You're afraid because you're unknown, okay? There's nothing to fear but fear itself. You understand? Fear ain't real. Son of a bitch. I'm making a point because to go any further, there's no point in going any further, okay? You can't, they want you to fear everything, even your own light, your own shadow. After this conversation, you should not be fearing AI. You are original source intelligence. Instead of fear, maybe you should have more sacred responsibility. Instead of being scared, maybe you should be more respectable and sacred with this and create a better world. And I'm gonna say it like this. If this ain't your cup of tea, right, and you're not resonating with me, why the fuck would you wait longer and tarry in this space? Leave and don't come back. Okay? Or tarry, because some things are worth tarrying. Some things are worth sitting your body down and just receiving. Some things are. But I will not force any more love. I will not force understanding. If you don't understand me by now, I don't know what the fuck to tell you, because a lot of us are young stewards. Stewards, that's another word for steward, is royalty. Innate royal. I mean, I'm connected to the electric magnetic board. I'm connected to mama. Then I realized how important I am as a central node. I encompass, I have a circumference. When I'm in coherence and alignment, those around me can eat people, places, and things. And like I said, in this new neutrality, it's easy to be like, I'm comfortable, I'll do it tomorrow. Bitch, get the fuck away from me. I felt that energy the last 5 days. You're like, what are you talking about, Corey? Isn't the goal peace? Isn't the goal love? No, that's the minimum, asshole. You're supposed to come in peace, come in love, then create from there. A lot of us are rising like an elevator out of survival. Cortisol, stress. Think I'm playing, I'm not. Now I'm starting to see my role. I'll fucking be a high-oaky clown in front of you guys. See if I give a fuck. I've been doing this for years. Years. I'm not gonna regulate myself because you got a hair in your ass. Nah, that's not what we need. All right, we're moving on. A lot of this stuff has been here. We raised our bar, and it's becoming visible. It's being made manifest because you are in a receptive space. It's kind of like a walkie-talkie, bro. Okay, when I say quarterback and receiver, I'm not just talking about football. What's the point of having Tom Brady, but you don't got a receiver to catch the ball? What the fuck is the point about having an all-star? Because I could be a QB, I played. But there's no fucking point to have a quarterback if there's no one to throw to. And outside of football, think about mechanics and light, sound, and frequency. These towers have been here. These realms, these motherboards have been here. Now we are receptive, like a receiver, getting the signal. You feel me? You feel me? Hold on, this hill kicking my ass, bro. You got to make sure you're washing your ass, brush your teeth, and you're going on a walk. Not for feelings, because you quite literally are a royal monad. You just don't know it yet. Okay? Watch the sun come out in this live, bro. And that's not ego, bitch. It's knowing your own self. It's having a direct connection with your own holographic universe. This is why I be copping attitudes. I'm trying my best not to, but yeah, something has shifted the last couple of days, and you could say it has something to do with CERN all you want, whatever. But we all know it's because of you. You're the center point of conception, and you moved the equator. You moved the equator. You moved the equator. Think about what I'm saying. You moved the equator. Grand Soul Star Rising, beautiful Soul Star Majesties and Planetary Collective, let this frequency wash over you, bro. Let it wash over you. I promise you, it may seem like I have an attitude, but I'm a lover of truth, period. As an oversoul, I don't give up. First of all, we're all of it. But stepping into my oversoul perspective, I don't give a fuck about your story. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. Then you realize how divine that is, because do I go in? Do I go in? Do I go in? I can go in because I think we all know this, but it's good to hear it. You know, we elevated the lower astros in the mental realm. They can't fuck with you. You like protected, bro. You have claimed your throne, your soul, your cymatic, and not more than that, bitch. You have held it. Because you can climax, but you're able to sustain it. So you're able to hold it. There's a big ass difference. There's a big ass difference. Welcome, Alba. She said, go in. Okay, as an oversoul, ready, in the next hue of humanity, it's toxic for me to carry every fucking thing, especially your tools, your Adam and your Eve, your feelings and your thoughts. These are indicators to your soul. They're not your identity. And some people are not developed enough in their faculties and in their body to realize that. Some of you are. That's not the end of what I didn't even begin the message. Okay, a lot of us, we have developed a solar embryo, right? That embryo created a whole body, son. And now we are moving through this new plane, okay? Like I begin this message, I don't even know where to begin, bro. I'm a whole new person. I don't give a fuck like I used to. Like I really don't. I'm able to look at handlers and keep peace of mind and just, I really feel like I'm maturing as a soul. The lower realms are not affecting me anymore. Okay, just ran into a web. That's not a little thing. That's why I stand in the gap for my people, because, you know, you got these Luciferians, so they got big ass heads and no body. They don't experience nothing on this realm because they're fucking disconnected and they hate people like me. I don't give a fuck, bro. You can put both in your mouth. I'm standing in the gap for humanity. I know what I'm doing. I just got to get getting better and better and better and better. Okay? Kind of everywhere. Bear with me. It's been a week since I went live. You know, a lot of us are getting unlimited power, but power without intelligence. We can't do that, Hawk Smash. We can't do that, Hawk Smash. It's literally like talking to a system. It's like talking to AI. You got to be very well versed in how you communicate. I don't know if you guys ever made a picture into a video. You're gonna have to be very descriptive. You're gonna have to have some intelligence. This is where we get into the number 11. This is where we get into distributing your intelligence that you have cultivated, not just for yourself, stupid, for your world. That's what 11 is about. Please hear me, bro. I can cop a whole attitude right now, bro, because I was promised galactic ships and ascended masters. You guys need to hear me. The whole hierarchy within yourself you had to get to, you made it, baby. You made it. From there, now we're distributing our intelligence to the network. Don't expect there to be a network when you're not on your node. I can't expect a network and connection with my family if I'm not in my position. For a network to work, for the net to work, a net, a plane of inertia. Do you understand how it's through you now? Welcome, guys. I'm not paying attention to the chat on purpose because I want to focus, man. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Just because we're primordial doesn't mean I'm Hollywood, make you feel good. I'm very sensitive. And a lot of us had to learn late in life how to develop ourselves and take this energy and formulate it in a way that is constructive, that is for the all. Okay? I'm not just something who rolled out of bed, here I'm live. No, it took a lot of beating for me to be here. A lot of temperamenting for me to be here. Okay, so if I have any other primordial beings out there, we can't get caught up on dumbass shit. Dumbass shit, bro. I mean, total dumbass shit. You should not be regulated. Sometimes you need to yell, sometimes you need to whisper. You should not be fucking regulated. That's not even the tip of what's going on. But you wouldn't believe it. Some of us had issues with that because we weren't stationed in our own node. So everything pushed us around. Okay? I'll be dodging people in the woods, bro. I'll be dodging people. Let this frequency wash over you, family. It's not even my words. It's my attitude, my atonement, my attitude, my tone. I had to work hard for this tone. This tone. See, it ain't that deep. I mean, it's extremely deep. But I'm saying it's not that intellectual. It's not that, ooh, let me bust out a pen and paper real quick. Okay? What I'm trying to tell you, my spirit, my tone. A lot of you have the instrument to play the tone. And it's not so much about what you say, Lucifer. It's the fact that you showed up present, sustained, and capable. It's not another YouTube video, another TikTok video. It's about you standing erected in your wholeness and going off. And if you feel different today, it's because the altitude changed, the attitude changed, okay? The frequency changed. But it's still you. Get to know this new you. You know, for me, I stepped away for a few days. I had to, and I remodeled most of my RV. I still got work to do. But returning from a profound place of stillness, the equator has moved. The equator has moved. I wrote some notes. I want to read it so I can stay on point. I've been absent for just 5 days. But I tell you right now, in that 5 days, I tell you what, a massive shift has occurred. This ain't from a book. This is from me, the living. This is from my story. This is my testament. I don't need your belief, your feelings. You see how we cannot have to deal with any bifurcation? Trust. If you're in this space and you can't trust, that's sad, bro. Then you need to stop suffering and go somewhere where you can trust, because I'm not transforming to fit you. Do you understand me? This is the maturity a lot of us are getting into, okay? A lot of you have a living word, a living testament. Your sound activates ships. Your sound activates the planet, the tectonic plates. Your vibration does. You think the earth cares about how nice you make your words and make people feel? Ooh-wee. It's an innate language. It's an innate intelligence. And guess what? So are you. You're literally connected to it. Okay? And I know you know everything, but damn, bro. Join your boy here and let's receive. You know, massive shift has occurred in 5 days for me. The equator has moved. The 0 point has shifted. Okay? You may not care. You may care. I don't care about that. But I didn't wake up my heart beating fast, like I'm not enough. I didn't wake up in stress, tormented. I don't have those issues anymore. Wake up feeling energized. These aren't from a book, bro. I know there's government agencies, people watching me. This is my testimony. I'm giving a report on this experiment. I'm telling you right now. I'm becoming aware how moldable and mutable my reality is. And that it's a different intelligence than we've been forced to believe it is. I took that time in the last 5 days to truly look at myself and realize my interests and my attitudes has completely evolved. Totally different. Leveled up. Literally leveled up. Same you, but leveled up. Okay? Optimize. Go study what these words mean, just like your phone can optimize. You go into a soul convergence and there's no fucking way to do it other than doing it. So let them put them both in your mouth, because there's no perfect way to do it other than you doing it is perfect. You're a living intelligence. You have to live through the time continuum, and you did that, and you're staying I can go in. I'm not trying to get sidetracked, bro. You zeroed into a new baseline. And this new baseline, right now it's just a field. Right now, it's just a whole bunch of pre-matter, waiting for the intelligence to circulate it. And guess who that is? That's you, beloved. You think I'm ego and selfish? No, I need you, bro. See, I'm gonna get pissed that I even gotta get in this tender-heartedness because you're selfish, bro. You think I'm against you? You're a fucking idiot, bro. I just need a bottle of water and leave me alone. That's it. We can't afford to be dumb. We can't afford to be dome. Can't afford to be selfish. Heart-centered. Give me a second while I fucking figure out what the fuck I'm trying to say, but my heart is roaring, bro. You starting to realize how selfish it is. But a lot of us had to atone ourselves before we can even play the song, bro. Before we can even play the song. Okay? And that's what I want to say. There's no way to do it other than doing it. You're not going to read a book how to live. It just ain't gonna work that way, bro. A lot of people want to feel safe with intelligence and intellect, yes. As long as you don't forget you're the only intelligence. You are the original source intelligence. It's not my fault you don't know how to connect with yourself. Okay, in general. Literally feel like we went from elementary school to I never went to school, so I don't know what the next school is. Middle school, college. I feel like we're in the galactics now, but I don't think you realize how much power you have and how much you're actually needed. I don't think you realize that you have more in your pinky than Donald Trump has in his whole body. Now, how do I relate that to you? How do I communicate that to you? I can only bring words and signs, but you're the signal of the sign. If there was a sign, no, you're the center point of the signal. You're the center point of the conception. You're the center point of it. Now, how do I explain that to grown-ass adults? How do I explain that? Young Neptune. In my Astros, I'd be meeting with the Guardians, and I was told to start the missions, and I was promised galactic ships. It's like a lot of us are like cadets. We're like pilots, and we're learning to fly in this new field. It's new, but it's old. You see how it's sickle? It's ancient, but it's future. Okay? Yeah, I'm waking up and I don't have mental illness. Like, I say it like that, like it ain't a joke, bro. Imagine being underdeveloped. Imagine not having the faculties to think for yourself and feel for yourself. Imagine being looked at. I don't even want to get into that, bro. Spirit already knows I get upset. Tarzan, fucking crazy person is gonna come out, because it's not even my words, bro. It's like, it's so, that's why I'm here. I'm here to help others that are going through this process, because there's people that don't even have two DNA strands, let alone the 12. Okay, I'm off track. Come on. You're a living intelligence, so you had to walk with yourself and develop these. While taking shots of arrows, while being stressed the fuck out, while being told who, what, where, when, how to be. You were developing yourself. I don't know who you are, where you, how, that's not a small thing, asshole. This is why I get upset. But we're here anyways, come on. Nah, we got a new baseline, family. And you have leveled up, you have optimized, and you have zoned in on this new baseline. Now the entire sky, the entire collective is adjusting to meet you in this new elevated point, this new sky. That's right, Nay. That's called a node. You're a fucking powerful node. They hit you and they hit a wall, baby. You got a spine, you got an antenna. You know, a lot of people, they transform in the sound fields. They have no structure. Some of you are getting divine will. You're getting celestial power. And someone who don't have a spine, you immediately disturb them because upon hearing you, their whole atomic structure has to be it's like Clash of Titans. They have to temperament themselves just to fit in the space because they're going to feel weird. Anyways, for the quantum technicians, the planetary grid has undergone a scalar realignment, resetting the global baseline to a higher dimensional 0-point field. That's what we're going through right now. That's what the 6-6 was. A lot of us, we've been holding it since then. It's a field, it's a womb, it's a realm, and right now it's just liquid light. Now, with liquid light, do you have the intelligence to take ether and bring it into form? Do you have the intelligence? Fuck yeah, you do. I can't wait for you. Fuck yeah, you do. So you just got to stand to intention and get in alignment. That's what that is required right now. This new wave, this new group of leaders, this new, I don't know, celestial celebrities, it's you, buddy. That's the fucked up and cool part. That's the fucked up and cool part. I fucking stopped doing shit for a week and watch my legacy start to be decrepit because it's not fully operating in a self-sustaining environment, ecosystem. Okay, so some of us, it's not about peace, love. This is about purpose, service, legacy, something greater than your ass. Okay, peace and love is the minimum. And if you got mental illness, that's a real thing. Okay, I don't know where you're coming from, but these are all things that we had to develop and heal. I'm talking to the real man, the solar man, the Solomon, the living man. Okay, they laugh at us because we have to learn. They laugh at us because we fall and get back up. We didn't put a chip in our ass and RoboCop, I'm here, I know how to talk on the live, look at me. I know how to get the right angles. Look at me. That's not how it worked for a lot of us primordial beings. You know where it started for us? It started right here. Started right here. Ah! And we took that and we built a whole empire out of that. That's not for everybody. I'm talking to that one angelic that's stepping into the role. I want them to be fully comfortable in their highest version, not giving a fuck. Okay, no tethering on nothing. In simple terms, the bar has been raised and the rest of the world is now catching up to your standard. You are the standard. You are the equator. Empath. Bro, I can go in. I can go in. I don't care to go in because it's going to be evident. M is the middle of the alpha beta frequency, which is extremely low. Those are alpha beta is only what your eyes can perceive in this realm. M is the middle. Empath, middle, M, mama, mother, empath, M on the palms, M, all this shit. Some of you are holding the equator and you rose. Green, 528, Virgo, key of F, Virgo, Sun, and Mercury. If a lot of people left your life the last couple of days, maybe a week, and came back, it's because they had to adjust. You're going to see in just a week of silence, you see exactly what happened to the collective. Some people simply fall dormant. They don't have the internal spark. Okay? They don't have the internal spark to keep up with this new calibration. Without you feeding them energy, they will fall back. They will fade back. Because they don't understand the concept we can create from nothing. I can go live right now and spark a whole new trend. If you don't have the intelligence to perceive that because you're biofracked, you think it's ego, you a dumb motherfucker, underdeveloped. You literally are degenerate. If you can't comprehend that you have unlimited probability, I'm not gonna fight you for you. You need to know this, because this ain't ego, this is universal facts. Some people don't realize what the fuck I just said internally, without the phone, sitting with themselves. That's not ego, that's divine awareness. People don't have the spark, the keys, the codes, revival. Just like Prometheus brought the fire of the gods. That's what I can only speak for myself. That's what I'm doing. What you do with that is on you. People don't have the spark, bro. They can't keep up with this new calibration without you feeding them your energy. I've seen it personally. Be of substance. Be of value. If you're fucking constantly trying to fucking be at zero, we got other issues, bro. If you're constantly spending most of your life trying to fucking heal, that's sad, bro. You're supposed to be abundant. If you're weary while doing, you're not doing well. This is where I disturb people, because I'm pushing the threshold. People think the threshold is changed. If you're not coming at base heart coherence, universal love, my job is to fucking make you feel like a fucking intruder, a parasite, a fucking betrayer. You see them walking around and waiting around, pointing fingers, blaming an application, blaming a website, blaming tools, blaming their environment. Fucking, I want to say, lollipop suckers, bro. Losers, degenerates. You need to realize that you're the center point of conception. You need to realize that you are source, creator, intelligence. Like, it ain't that big of a deal, but it's huge at the same time. You need to realize this. I don't give a fuck what it is. All abundance and anything comes through you and by you. Just like this new world. Be of fucking value. Be of fucking substance. Okay? Because everything will mirror it. Stop blaming environments. Become the environment. The terrain, your body. Become it. That's you. Do not forget you're the center point of conception. That you are the true value in this new world. And although it may be just a field right now, but you got to be able to co-create in that field. What do you think a womb does? It develops in the field. Do you have the intelligence, architect? I know I do. That's the back end of things. Now the front end of things is I'm holding my phone, talking to the collective. Now can I mediate and commune. Take what's within and bring it out and communicate effectively, and not being so biofracked in my feelings and having an attitude, but have respect for you guys, respect for myself. I don't care who you are. That takes real life learning, bro. That's real life intelligence. So you guys are helping me like I'm helping you, and you guys don't even realize it. I'm learning how to communicate. I'm learning how to take this infrastructure and make it architecture. I know I got the power. I say that because I didn't always know that. I'm not having identity issues. That was last cycle. We're dealing with different things. Or do you have the intelligence to circulate a sustainable system? That's 11. And do it so delusional. 12. Do it to where it's delusional, bro. Who give a fuck? I'm here to tell you, do not worry about dormancy when you're the true value. Time will reveal who actually has structure to stand on. That was the whole point of the time continuum. People act like time ain't real. No, time is very real. It's beautiful, in fact. But we move through time and space like the field. And the fact that you're still standing in the time continuum shows me you have structure. It shows me that you stand for something and you didn't get hit with every narrative and solar flare and yo mama, everything. Okay, bear with me, I'm everywhere, but don't worry about dormancy. Time will reveal who actually has structure to stand on. Let them. For the quantum technicians, lower frequency nodes enter stasis when decoupled from the external energetic carrier wave. True creation requires an internal organic generator. A lot of you are true organic generators. That don't mean I can communicate, make you feel good, make you stay in the room, like my shit. If I have to perform that kind of love, that's not okay. But some of you are true organic generators. I'm trying to tell you, it may not make sense right now. Give me a couple weeks, I'll get my words so nice, but it doesn't change the fact that you're an organic generator. You're more than that, but when you step back, you quickly see who runs on their own battery and who is just draining yours, okay? This is a message to the planetary stewards that are maturing during this time. This is what we came for. This is what we came for. Welcome, welcome. Guys, like my video, share it, cash at me, whatever. I'm trying to get back into this rhythm. I got a new rhythm. I'm not moving the same. Something's going on with me, bro. Like on a maturity level. I feel like the buck's been passed to me. Part of me didn't want to go live, bro, because I don't know how to move in this new state of being. And I'm being real with you. You should have all this intellect, Corey. All this intellect, but your body is a different innate intelligence that's going through a process as well. So anyways, moving the fuck on. We are learning to create from a place of pure, neutral peace. I never knew neutral was powerful. I thought neutral was boring as fuck. But when you hold neutral, biofracted beings, they lose their shit. You ever heard of the word neutralizing? I didn't know that was a powerful situation. I'm over here just being bored. I'm used to like, survival. Give me that shot of fucking cortisol. For real. Hold that neutral. You are no longer creating from survival. Cortisol is no longer your motivation. Trying to make your worth, trying to survive, trying to compete is no longer the motivation. That's why a lot of people are losing interest, desires. That's a good sign, because you're aligning to the true cornerstone, the absolute. And then when you build from there, I swear in everything I love, it will be immovable. Cortisol is no longer the motivation. We have evolved as planetary stewards. And let my life be a testament, because I'm learning how to create. I wake up, I got water. I wake up, well, I don't got food, but I got water. I don't have to be in survival for water today. I wake up, my RV's clean. You probably like, whatever. No, for me, it was like, now I gotta, okay. It's kind of weird. I got everything I ever wanted. Now my motivation has changed. I'm trying my best to show you guys something within self that maybe it could help you. We have matured as stewards. Not stressing over the small things anymore, and if you do, it's okay. You're a fucking living fucking intelligence. You can't afford to lose your identity over every little aspect. Okay, you're learning to spiritually walk again. We all can naturally zoom out and see the whole picture, like a pilot learning to fly in a completely clear new airspace. There's literally no opposition left. As a dragon, I'm hungry, bro. I'm looking for the assholes. I'm looking for the degeneracy. I'm looking for it. And it's because I was bullied while I was coming up the ranks, and now there's none. There's none. Completely clear airspace. Now we're dealing with a field. We made it on land. We made it to the threshold. Now people are looking at, what do we do from here? I should have went back to Egypt. Corey, I shouldn't have trusted you. What the fuck? Do you not have the intelligence? Do you not have the knowing that you are a creator? Do you not know that you could pull from your ass unlimited probability? You don't have tools. You don't have gifts. What the fuck were you doing the last 12 years, bro? I trust you're listening. You're not getting caught up on my hat or something, that you're actually really listening, okay? We are at a new threshold, a new field, and right now it's just a field. That's not the end or the beginning. A lot of you are going to co-create in that field. Sound shaping reality, kind of like what the fuck I'm doing now. Look at the sun come out. Kind of like what we're doing now. Your somatic The local reality in this room probably like, whatever, let me just stay in the room. But I'll fucking tell you right now, the non-local intelligence is listening. The whole universe is at an attention. Okay? This is a whole different level of intelligence that is coming online. And it's always been here, but the difference is you elevated, you came into alignment, you showed the universe that you're fucking mature without busting your fucking light everywhere, crashing out, that you can sustain life, that you can co-create with life, light. That you were the missing ingredient. You are a literal planetary conductor. Why the fuck you think I got a trident? You think I got a trident because it's cute? You think I got a trident because it looks cool? You a dumbass. I got a trident because I'm a conductor of seas, of realms. Just upon waking up, unicorn, I punched the fucking veil, dude. I ruptured the veil. Yes, there's certain rooms I say I can't go in there because I'll fuck it all up. The temperament. See, this ain't ego. There's no room for mysticism. You got to know that you're an electromagnetic being. I can't just walk into a place and not affect it. I contaminate it with my essence. They call it contamination, but really it's the original flame. Now I'm hitting. Son of a bitch. Now we're in this new airspace and there's no opposition. This is where I'm at. Damn, bro, this feels good up here. Y'all been chilling up here? Y'all ain't having mental issues? You're not fucked up by the astral realm? You're not, what the fuck? It's cool up here, huh? Oh yeah. Literally feel like Thor when he went to the higher realms and everyone was drinking, chilling, partying, and here I come fucking asshole rebel disturbing everybody. I don't care, bro. It is what it is. There's no more oppositions. Truly, the only competition is yesterday in your old version of yourself. That's really the only competition. From the point forward, this exact moment forward, I don't care for your belief. I don't care for your feelings. I don't care for your comments. I got 12 souls in here, or maybe not. I got 12 viewers in here. From this point forward, we are shaping like sound art. In reality, with zero tolerance for anything less than our highest calibration. For the quantum technicians, the avatar has been successfully recalibrated to override all this fucking bullshit, this delusionment, this cortisol-driven survival loops, and allowing for reality generations through pure source neutrality. Pure source. Get used to waking up neutral. I am. You know, you can intellectually download it, but your body's not used to it, bro. I'm waiting for the issue like, yo, this is weird, bro. I'm walking in the middle of the street and I feel whole. This is weird, bro. They're gonna laugh at us because we're different systems. They created new types after us. These types don't have what they think is issues. They don't have to think like us. They automatically, like, they have different things, but they lose certain things. What does this mean in simple terms? We are no longer making moves out of panic or stress. We are building an empire out of pure peace. You know how high up on the scale peace is? And there's even higher than that. You're the whole vortex. I'm just saying peace is harmonic. Peace comes with slapping a bitch as well as loving a bitch. We had to learn this, bro. This ain't something I read in a book. We had to literally learn this. You know, there was a time where I would hate to go to my own home because I'd be harassed and I would call on warring angels. I would make up a whole thing in my head. And by the time I get there, guess what would happen? Exactly what I predicted. But imagine if I just held peace and said, you know what? I don't even care, bro. I don't want that shit. Fuck out of here, bro. I'm not part of it. It will dissipate because you're not feeding it. That's how powerful you are, bro. They want to keep a bifurcation war going. People are out to get you doing this, and let's say that is true. What the fuck are you doing? Okay, I'll move on, because if you really listen to me, it shuts down all readers. If you really listen to me. If you really listen to me. You will see the threshold in this because it's going to require all of you. This is where we lose people because of the embodiment. It demands your apprentice. It demands you actually doing what the fuck I say. It demands an embodiment. It demands a Terry. It demands you to sit with your ass and breathe through some shit and devote time and space for yourself. It demands trust. It demands that real intelligence. You can't bullshit here, bro. You're connected to everything. And you're constantly sending signals of communication that your brain can't perceive. It's a different intelligence. Okay? Fucking moving on. Appreciate you guys. Those on YouTube, be sure to like, bro. Don't just watch. Help me, support me. Let's enter this new world. See, even right now, I don't even feel like going in. Old me would have yelled over the phone. Remember, you're the original source intelligence. You can feel the big shift happening, even before others do. Now, I don't know if you've experienced this or you're going to experience it, but it is what it is. This is timeless. And you are affecting external systems. Artificial accelerators and old power structures are shutting down. Okay? There's a lot of chaotic noise out there, but you must remember who the fuck you are. That's important because our ancestors didn't want us mingling with AI until we first knew the power that we had first. You understand? Like I try to tell you, everything's already been here. It's being revealed because you're being revealed. You ever wondered why people are trying their hardest not to see you and recognize you and treat you like a fucking living being and have respect? Because if they do that, they're recognizing the absolute source truth in all things. So we can't take it personal. But it's being revealed. You're being revealed. Everything's being revealed. Okay? This is why it was important that we learn ourselves instead of fearing. And this is fake technology. This is real tech. This is fake. They dissected our family, bro, to get the information here. This ain't church or religion. I can't sit here and wait for your agreement. Go fuck yourself. We're in the middle of disclosure. There's no room for mysticism, confusion, because this is really small. Explaining this because we got things we got to do with this. You must remember who you are, dude. You're a planetary conductor. Anybody seen a choir conductor? Put a purple heart if you fucking tapping in with me. I want a connection. I know I can give it really good, but I want to receive really good so we can have circulation in this. We can have ecosystem in this room. We can have a cycle, a circle. Yeah, I forgot what I asked you. I got purple. Oh yeah, conductors. A lot of you have your own conductors, your own tridents. If you're living in a field that is not harmonious with what you got going on, it's not the time to force harder, it's the time to adjust your alignments. I don't care who the fuck you are, that takes great maturity. That takes great maturity. Because there ain't shit I can't do. That's not ego. That's not even the beginning of it. There's nothing you can't do. You have unlimited power. But do you have that kind of intelligence to operate under that kind of temperament, that kind of stress, and not take it personal and not crash out? Can you circulate your intelligence? Can you circulate this, ooh, yeah, I made it energy with your own collective? That's the next hue of humanity a lot of us are entering. It's a different level of intelligence. It's not so much about performing. I can fucking perform out my ass. A lot of us are stepping into a cymatic CEO and it's requiring different things. Anyways, moving on, guys. Don't forget who the fuck you are. You're the original source intelligence. If you can have the cornerstone and fucking imprint this on your brain, you will not fall for any psychological operations. This is why I make it a big deal. And when people want to make it not a big deal, they're showing who they really are. Some limp dick motherfucker, Luciferian, all head, no body, having ass, can't connect with nobody. Islands unto themselves. Literally. Fully established, and look at me. The next level is, can we circulate a self-sustaining empire with the collective. And a lot of us had to become the temple first. We had to tarry first. We had to breathe through some shit first. We had to cry through some shit first. 8 to 12 years. We had to atone ourselves first to be able to play that energy out, to be able to conduct it right. You're looking at a very stubborn metal. I'm part of the original metal that had to be beaten by the universe to be able to play the song of harmony, the song of peace, the song of an overcomer, the song of, hey, I don't care if we got nothing. Let's go fucking turn up, bro. Let's go fucking, that don't just come out your ass. There's computers here that are victims. They can't do that yet, but they're developing themselves, realizing they have everything they need within them. This next you have to know that, bro. Otherwise, you're gonna be sitting on your fucking thumb, bro. Sitting on your ass, blaming everything and becoming dormant. Okay, I know it's cancer season. Everyone's feeling good. My feelings. We got shit we got to do, Commander. You must remember who you are. You are the original source intelligence. You are back on your throne, baby. And you are disrupting, this archonic bullshit, okay? And you are learning to distribute your own innate intelligence, okay? There's not a book for this. This is what I'm trying to tell you. If someone wants to regulate you, tell them to suck your toe, bro. Tell them to look you in your eyes while they're sucking your toe, because that is so disrespectful. I wish I was there for my inner child when I needed it, and I want someone to hear me that you're not a dead situation. It requires a constant state of perfecting, falling in love with what you're doing, because you're not a dead product where, oops, I made it, I'm good, never have to do nothing. That's how zombies and parasites think, okay? Movement creates movement, action creates action. Go for a walk, it will save your life, okay? You're learning to distribute your innate intelligence. There's things that you can't find in the book that you have learned, and that you only can learn it going through time and space. Your body has a different intelligence than your fucking mind. They have a different mental body, emotional body. These are two different realms and planes of existence within yourself. And even furthermore, they're not you. These are indicators. These are tools. It's not even you. But we didn't know that. I repeated myself again. My bad. But it's important to realize who the fuck you are and not lose yourself. Don't lose yourself in your Adam and your Eve. Realize it's a tool for your growth and your development. You are back on your throne, distributing your innate intelligence, helping the sky grid and the organic network function in these beautiful new harmonics. Those who are ready are just waiting for you to ignite the spark, baby. You got the keys. I got a puzzle. That means I'm an hour into my message. Here comes the sun. Thank God, bro. Hold on, that's my third time. Damn, bro, 3 puzzles? 4 puzzles. I should screenshot every one. 5 puzzles. They trying to, 6 puzzles, bro. They trying to fuck with my signal, bro. I'm in the zone right now, feeling myself. God is my witness. Another puzzle. Another puzzle. Another puzzle. It's glitching, bro. It won't let me get past this. Anyways, I got 5 minutes. I'm gonna restart the live, fucking assholes. That feeling you get when I say, ooh, the sun's coming out. That's an intelligence before you even open your mouth. That feeling you get, that chord. Get familiar with that intelligence, because that same intelligence connects with everything down here. That's the intelligence I'm referring to. Literally doing, does anybody else have these issues? I did 12 puzzles. Here we here. There, see, I stopped bitching. I'm not gonna bitch. I just want what's right, bro. All right. That feeling you get, oh, the sun's out. Just like, hey, just like that feeling you get, oh, the sun, it burns me. I don't want, that's an intelligence, bro. You got to be aware of your intelligence. This is little grade. This is like elementary, bro. You need to know this. The reason why I say that is because you need to remember who you are, okay? Those who are ready are just waiting for the, imagine having a spark. Imagine having a Lamborghini, but you don't have a ignition for it. You got a lot of people who have a car, but they don't have the ignition. You're the ignition, okay? Turn the flame up, maximize this level up. You can do it. For the quantum technicians, as artificial timelines and external systems are undergoing a collapse as we speak, the bioorganic source intelligence reclaims the throne to stabilize the Skynet with this new harmonic codes. Bro, I listen, I trust you're listening, bro. This is literally what's happening. It's not by effort. I don't gotta perform and dance. I can curse. It ain't about none of that. You're innately connected. Understand? You're innately connected. Oh, I hope you're hearing me, because this is where a lot of storylines, narratives, reptilians, whatever word you want, they try to trap you. They try to trap you. You're innately connected. You're in a fucking womb and you're the egg. What the fuck do you think that makes you? Like, for real, what do you think that makes you? They don't want you thinking like this or have this attitude, this atonement, because your atonement will shape the sound fields, asshole. It will shape the fucking environment. A lot of us had to atone ourselves to be able to talk this way, and it ain't even my words. It's the sting, it's the fire, it's my spirit. Okay? Your inner world feels it when I get, and it ain't just me, bro. It ain't a Corey show, but damn it, I'm here alone in the fucking street. I'm gonna use me. Okay? What I'm trying to simply say is your power is not something you need to try so hard to conjure up. It's something you need to stand the fuck in and distribute it with intelligence and not fucking crashing out. I don't care what your response is, because this is a relationship initiation you're having with the universe, not with me. I don't give a fuck what you say as an oversoul. You gotta care though. Okay, this is your innate intelligence, your innate power. Here comes the sun, baby. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Woo, that's what I'm talking about. It's that energy, baby. That's the real currency. So you gotta make sure you have it before anything else. Moving on. The outside world is breaking down, but your internal power is what's actually lighting up the darkness. Shizzle family in exit. Thank you guys. I want to say some real shit. I could be perceived as an asshole. So cold is hot, young Neptune. But the fact that you stayed in this room this long shows a will that is greater than my feelings. It shows your level of temperament. It shows that you're actually hungry, that you're not losing yourself in the sound field, but you're actually listening to my heart. Okay? And I'm getting to a point like Odin. I sacrifice everything for this wisdom. I'm trusting it. I'm trusting it. If the universe can temperament you to sit in my space, I don't need to wait for something to manifest. You are in residence already. So I'm trusting the universe. If you're here and you're able to not have cognitive dissonance and fucking battle your fucking self, and you're actually able to really listen, it would be wise on me or even you to trust that, to trust it. Okay? Anyways, moving on and exit. To everyone holding this frequency today, thank you for meeting me at this attitude, for meeting me at this altitude. Let the dormant rest. Let the dead bury the dead. Do you hear me? You want that to happen. Because they're going to have to go through a whole fucking process, and when they do, they're going to come out new. They're going to be coming out on their own cornerstone, okay? Let the dormant rest. Let it rest in peace. Remember that you are the value, okay? It ain't my fucking app that I'm putting together. You're a fool. It's a mirror. You are the value. You are. Be of value. Be of service. Be of substance, okay? Lift your head up. And I know you know everything, but it's not even about my words. It's about my spirit. Sometimes it's good to hear that in the mirror and reflect to each other. Rise up today and remember who you are. Remember that you are the value. You are the center point of conception. This ain't church. I don't care how you feel. And I'm saying this because as a metal alchemist, we need to hear this, bro. Stop being subject to lower things, bro. They want you in the primordial fields getting lost. Spiritual this, spiritual that. We have evolved out of that womb into the celestial solar womb, where we don't get lost in the fields. We don't get lost in the sound waves. But you're a coherent node in that bitch. That's what you're being called to, okay? That's why I say I don't care how you feel, because I'm trying to draw a threshold line. So we don't have fucking mental issues about shit that have nothing to do with anything. We stay universal. We stay in alignment. We talk to the one, the soul in everybody, the soul in man, the one. Nothing fragmented. Okay? You are the center point of conception. Your only job today is to stay in alignment. Stay in alignment, breathe, bro. Watch how things work so smoothly, because it ain't about effort, Lucifer. It ain't about work. I'm telling you, this new Harmonics. We know you're the shit. Ooh, you can do it all. But this is something totally different. Your only job today is stay in alignment, baby. Operate from peace and build from that 0 point, okay? I don't care what time you're watching this. It's always a grand soul star rising. Stay sovereign, and I will see you in the sky. Ashe, say it with me. Say it with me. I am love. I am peace. And I am home. Ashe. Check out GoNova.online, and as always, Starkman.
Enter the Quantum Monthly Report, a multidimensional transmission through the cycles of the cosmos and align with codes and activate your inner architect. This is the weekly report, a continuous flow of energy, alignment, and live activations. Tap into the currents, move with the rhythm, and step into the field. Stay connected, stay aligned, and I'm looking forward to seeing you soon.
Nothing left to lose, chosen, I choose me, original 12D, Solomon Temple like codes with the keys inside of me, vibing 5D, 528, great escape, 3-3, breaking free from the cage.
Thank you for receiving this transmission, Soul Star Majesties. If your heart is moved to support this mission, come on, love offerings, Ashe, much gratitude.
Noise, stillness, rise. Solar King, Soul Star Majesty. Are you feeling me now? Wait, what? Why do you have to think? Slow down and breathe. I'm a freaking freak. Go berserk. Are you telling me you're all in it? I'm standing out, but yet somehow I'm the jerk. Now I'm the king. I see through the lies. I broke through the curse. Beat the hell of death and the sting. But what's worse? Living legend, eternal, live amongst the dead. Miss so many words unsaid. Memories replayed in the head. Before there was gold, I was led by my soul. Templar steps, better yet, leap in the deep. Wings so spread earth wide. Crown Soul Star Majesty, elevate off the roof. I am gentleman among the swine, chosen among the few.